Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Tarot and Astrology forecast for December 2025. If you'd like to skip straight ahead to your reading, the timestamp will be below in the description below. I pulled cards for each zodiac sign every month, and I share weekly astrology updates to help you stay grounded, clear-headed, and aligned as the energy shifts. I also provide private readings, so if you're looking for something more personal and more in-depth, you can find that info for you can find, oh my gosh, how can I can't talk today. You can find that below in the description as well. And as always, this is a general reading, so take that resonates and leave the rest, and save this video so you can come back to reflect throughout the month. Sometimes messages land even deeper the second time around. And if you're new here, hi and welcome. Again, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss your signs weekly updates. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in, and starting off with the first card here. Actually, let me turn these all over so that you can see them. Here we go. All right, so starting off, you have the energy you're bringing into December, and you have the lovely Empress card. Now you're entering December in a state of creation, or at least ready to receive, right? I'm like, heck yeah, Sagittarius, we are ready to receive. The Empress is also a nurturing energy, but it's not just about taking care of others. This card does suggest that you've been doing some inner work around worth, comfort, and softness, or maybe, you've been craving more of that in your life. All right. So you're bringing in a quieter confidence this month, even if the outer world feels a little hectic. Okay, we aren't going into December, but stay connected to what truly feeds you emotionally, physically, and even creatively, Sagittarius. Then the main theme of the month, you do have the Moon card here. And the moon is all about what lives beneath the surface. This month may ask you to navigate uncertainty or sit with feelings that don't have clear answers. You may be confronting fear or old doubts or questions you've been avoiding. But here's the truth, all right? So even when things feel unclear, your intuition is still active. So trust it, Sagittarius. Let this be like the month where you get curious instead of trying to control everything. So when in doubt, pause, feel, then respond. Then the challenge to work through this month, you have the Temperance card. And the Temperance challenges you to find the middle ground, which for a sign like you, Sagittarius, that thrives on expansion and adventure, can feel a bit frustrating this month. So December might push your patience. You may feel stuck between two choices, or caught in the tension of wanting to change but needing to wait. So this card asks, what does balance look like for you right now? And more importantly, are you actually giving yourself time to recalibrate? That's the word I'm trying to say. Recalibrate, or are you trying to bypass the discomfort of moderation? All right. Or the discomfort of not being able to say a word. Then the opportunity to brace this month is the Six of Wands. There's, recognition coming in, but it's not just about being seen by others, right? This is about you owning your own growth. The Six of Wands shows, you've made progress, even if it hasn't looked flashy, right? So acknowledge your wins, acknowledge those wins, celebrate your resilience. So December gives you the chance to step into your own light, and maybe be received by others with a little more warmth or even admiration than you're expecting. So don't shy away from the praise, Sagittarius. Listen, you've earned it this month for December. Then the guidance moving forward, you do have the Page of Swords. Now, this tells me stay curious. All right, Sagittarius, for the month of December. Actually, not even for the month of December. Moving forward, stay curious, right? The Page of Swords is, a reminder that you don't need all the answers to keep going, but you do need to stay open and mentally engage. Ask better questions. Be willing to listen, even to the uncomfortable stuff, all right? You might receive some new information this month that shifts your perspective. And the key here is to, respond with thoughtfulness rather than jumping to conclusions, all right? Again, respond with thoughtfulness rather than jumping to conclusion. So this is a great time to study, to journal, or have those honest conversations that help clear the air. Now, to your oracle card, you have Scarecrow here, and it says, remember that you are not alone. Move with confidence as you are guided. Now, again, you are not alone. This card comes through as a reminder that even if you're moving through uncertainty, you're being supported spiritually and practically, all right? You might feel like you're on your own with something big right now, but the truth is support is already forming around you. That might show up as a person, an opportunity, or even just a sudden moment of peace in the middle of a storm. All right, so you've been carrying it all by yourself. This is your sign to let yourself be helped, and don't worry so much about the when. The timing may not look like you expect, but it will be the right time. All right. All right, Sagittarius. In conclusion, this month is about, moving with care, not speed. You're being asked to sit with what's uncertain, trust yourself more deeply, and lean into the quiet victories that, are already unfolding. Even when things, feel foggy, or even if things are feeling foggy, you're still progressing, and you don't have to do things all alone. So let December be, that reminder that clarity often comes after patience and not, before it. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, or feel free to come back later and share how your month unfolded. Now, remember, I also release weekly astrology updates and so much more. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now, take care of yourself, and I hope that you have a grounded, growth-fulfilled December. And listen, you've got this. All right, till next time, bye.